That's me, Sarah, and I am on an epic Africa adventure. I started the adventure in Victoria Falls on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. Then I followed the river upstream to Chobe National Park. Here we saw the most amazing wildlife. Next we moved on to the Makadikari salt pans in the center of Botswana. There once again we saw different landscapes and animals. From Botswana we went to Namibia, and after visiting Windhoek and Swakopmund, we departed on an incredible adventure in the Namibian dunes. Hello guys, we have made it to Solitaire. Solitaire is a tank station on the way to Sossusvlei and Sesriem Canyon, and it is a very famous place for its apple pie, but also because of the broken down trucks, which you can see behind me there. I'm wearing my jacket because I am super sunburned from the quad bike yesterday in the desert. In the morning, our 3-day tour with chameleon safaris was kicked off with a stop in Walvis Bay. On this stop, we saw hundreds of flamingos. As far as you could look, you could see them. Walvis Bay is also where a lot of salt is produced. We had some sandwiches for lunch, and then we got onto the very bumpy road into the wilderness. The landscapes are unreal again. We went from the desert and the ocean to the most amazing green scenery. And then all of a sudden we are in flats and there's mountains again. However, having left the desert, it is currently raining a bit again. I don't know which clouds it's even coming from. But yeah, when you think, just like me, that going to Namibia will mean that there is no rain, think again. We arrived at our incredible lodges. A great young German woman was assigned as my roommate, and we were amazed by our spacious lodge and its surroundings. We even had a small outdoor kitchen, barbecue, there was a pool with a bar area, there are 2 outdoor cooking spaces, and our guide Tulimo used one to cook a delicious traditional bochi. Good morning! The sun is coming up behind me. Let me show you. There we go. It looks absolutely amazing, and since the sun is coming up, it is time for us to get on the bus and to get to the entrance of Sossusvlei. I'm super excited but also a bit scared because we will need to climb the dunes, and I don't know how bad it'll be, but it's all supposed to be worth it. So let's go. We got in the truck, and as soon as our guide saw that the sun started to rise above the mountains, he stopped so we could watch the sunrise along the road. I expected this place to be dry and orange. Instead, the contrasting green and red of the landscape during the sunrise was absolutely breathtaking. We weren't the only ones on a sunrise mission. Since it's the best time to get great pictures, a lot of other trucks were admiring the scenery as well. We have made it past the entrance gate, and now we are going from dune to dune, taking incredible pictures, and the views are absolutely stunning. The landscapes here, every single one is better than the last, and it's so beautiful. We have reached the parking space, and from here we will take a shuttle first to Deadvlei. There we will get the chance to climb Big Daddy Dune, and then we will move on to Sossusvlei and Big Mama Dune. Then on our way back we will stop by Dune 45, which we just saw along the road as well. The biggest challenge of the day was hiking to the top of Big Daddy Dune. Here's me trying to show where we're going. Looking at it from the bottom, I thought there is no way I'm getting to the top. But I'll give it my best shot. I know how hard it is to walk in sand, and it looked like it would take me ages to make it. At first it was tough, but then I found my rhythm and slowly put one foot in front of the other in the footsteps of the person in front of me. Already on the first dune, the views were worth it. I soon took off my shoes because they filled up with sand and squished my feet. Can you see what we've done already? We've come pretty far. There's a band back there, and then we still have all of that to go. I'm not sure what I should do. I kind of want to go down, but I also don't want to go down because it's so steep and I don't want to do it alone. So I think I'm just going to keep going until I really can't anymore. Okay, so I really want to make it there so that I see what's on the other side of Big Daddy. And then you can see there's already a path going down. So I think that might be my best option. Some people are doing the shortcut right there, but it is a lot steeper than what we are doing, although we are pretty much doing an extra dune. So it'll depend on you. Either take the shortcut and power through. This is quite steep as well. This was by far the worst part. Super steep and barely any footsteps to use as steps to get up. Once I made it past this point, I realized that the way to the top didn't look too bad anymore. And I didn't feel like I was dying yet. So I persevered and reached the top after 1.5 hours.
In the mood! Stay there! Stay there! I take a picture, stay there!
Going down is so much more fun than going up. It's so steep. So an example of what not to do is to run too fast that you can't stop anymore.
Do it anyway, it's fun, a hell of fun.
All of a sudden Dennis came rolling past me with his face in his hand.
And I've got a big smile.
Yeah.
Ouch! Oh man.
After Deadvlei, we went to Sossusvlei, which is the lake. And Big Mama Dune is right next to it, which my roomie climbed in only 15 minutes. She was the only one who still had the energy. Then we had an incredible picnic lunch, and refueled by it, there were 4 people who climbed Dune 45, also in about 15 minutes. This is the dune from where many people watch the sunrise if they stay inside the park. Our last stop of the day was Sesriem Canyon. We could descend into the canyon, but since it's rainy season, there is too much water to hike through the canyon. It's still a beautiful place though. We went back to our accommodation and enjoyed another amazing sunset, topped off with a braai, including some sausages, wild oryx meat, butternut, and much more. Good morning! We are back in Solitaire. On our way back to Windhoek, we woke up with an incredible sunrise this morning. It was absolutely magical. My perfect roomie opened up the curtains and the door, and we could watch it from the bed, and it was absolutely magical. Now I have my glasses on, which can only mean 2 things. Either I'm driving, which I'm not, or I am spotting animals. And we are now in Solitaire going on a cheetah excursion. I don't know what to expect yet, but I'm taking you guys along. the cheetah experience, and basically their mom was shot by farmers and brought in here, and without knowing it she was pregnant and she had 6 babies in her belly. So the mom was rescued and the babies were born in captivity simply because they were taking care of them. And up until now the 6 babies are still in captivity being taken care of because they wouldn't be able to support themselves. So it was really cool to see them up close and very personal. And now we are having some of the famous pies. This place, Solitaire, is known for its apple pie, which is very famous. I don't like apple pie at all, so I hope I'm going to get a meat pie. I've been building up a bit of an addiction to meat pies, but I'm not mad at it because they're cheap and delicious. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I have also done a road trip through the south of Namibia to Fish River Canyon, the 2nd deepest canyon in the world, Luderitz and the ghost town Kolmanskop, and so much more. And I must say, these 2 weeks have been some of the best weeks of my life. This experience I've had in Namibia. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any of the next videos, because trust me, it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, do subscribe if you don't want to miss any of that. And as of next week, I will be in Cape Town and I have the craziest activities planned. I'm so looking forward to it. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!